Like the Cronin. Why do you use it? Come on, bro. All right. Wait, okay, let me take that back. When I would see a hate comment, like it would legit ruin my day.
Why doesn't FaZe go back to its roots, go back to sniping?
You can't do something that like pleases everyone in the world. I learned that and I just did what I love. The views skyrocketed, but the feedback was bad.
Does it ever feel at a point where you're like, oh my God, like I don't want to make a video this week?
What is it that makes you keep going? What is it that makes you be in the lab until 1:30 a.m.?
It's natural for everyone to burn out. Don't expect to blow up after 1 video, 2 videos, 10 videos, 50 videos, maybe even 100 videos. Like you just gotta keep posting, be creative, you know, try to do something that not everyone is doing.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podcast. It is FaZe Swagg here, joined by my co-hosts Ty and Matt. And today, joining the lobby is gonna be the one, the only, the richest member in the entire planet, dripping with aura, FaZe Rug.
Bro, wow. Great introduction, thank you. I didn't know I had aura, bro.
Dripping with it, man. And thank you for joining the podcast with us.
Of course, I'm honored to be the first guest, by the way.
Yep,
like,
absolutely.
I love the name, joining the lobby. Takes me back to my roots as a 12-year Call of Duty player. I appreciate you having me.
We wanted to really start off just asking you, like, how have you been? What you been up to, bro?
Yeah, man, I've been chilling, staying on the grind.
Usual.
3 times a week on YouTube.
Jesus.
Yeah, we've been going crazy. But I think we've considered slowing down a little bit soon. Like I would say like maybe 2 times a week.
Okay.
It's crazy because I used to do 4 times a week.
But you were like just like kind of vlogging kind of, right?
Exactly. Okay. It was a lot easier when I was doing 4 times a week. And then we toned it down to 3 and then kind of upped the production with that.
Yep.
And then I think like now we're going to just cut down to 2 and up the production even more.
Wow.
But aside from like the work side of things and YouTube videos, I've been doing great. So thank you for asking.
Of course,
yeah,
bro,
yeah. What about you guys? You guys doing good? I mean, starting the podcast.
Yeah, no, this is exciting for us. You know, we've been boys for a while, and you know, we thought this was a perfect mix of all of us coming together. You know, not just getting to know us, but the guests as well.
Exactly. You know, that's fire. Podcasts are like such a great way to just get to know people and and just you know, show your authentic self to the world, which I love.
Facts, yeah. So obviously, you know, you two are FaZe members. I wanted to hear your guys' thoughts right now on the current state of FaZe. You know, like right now they're in a weird blackout. Do you guys know what's going on? Like, how do you guys feel about the current state?
Dude, like so many people have asked me. So many people are like, dude, what do you think about FaZe? What's going on? And like, to be completely honest, the only thing I know is what I've been seeing on social media. Like, I haven't really gotten the insider of everything. You know what I mean? I know Banks is the CEO.
You're safe. Don't worry. You're good.
Okay. I was gonna say like, because you know, I feel like me just being in San Diego and kind of just doing my own thing, it's hard to stay in the loop with everything going on. But of course, I want to know what's going on. Like FaZe is my life. You know, I've been a part of FaZe for 11 years. My 11 years passed in November.
Wow, 11?
11,
Jesus.
bro. Like I can't even believe it. That was when I was 16 years old.
I'm coming up on 4. I think I'm coming up on 4 next month.
Does time not fly?
Bro. I've been FaZe for
4 years, bro.
4 is crazy.
That's a lot. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm super happy that I saw Banks took over, which I'm actually very confident in because, of course, everyone knows, like, the OGs know FaZe the best. You know? And, like, Banks has been there, Rain, Apex, Adapt, like, all the OGs. And I think that's what the fans wanted to begin with. You know, 100%. It's like we want the OGs to be more involved, and I get it. So I think it's definitely a great step, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Like, I'm excited to see it unfold and can only hope for the best.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the biggest thing that, you know, FaZe, us as a whole, you know, especially the vision I want to see is making it special again, man. You know, I think, I remember the day I tweeted that join FaZe Clan, like how powerful and cool that was on social media.
So special.
Oh my gosh. And then I think after a while, like the last couple years, you know, us going public and stuff like that, it kind of took away from that, you know, being cool, like exclusive kind of. So I think that's what, you know, the vision like Banks want and all, and basically the FaZe wants to happen is just making it cool again to be in FaZe.
100%. Make it feel like it's a family. Make it feel real, authentic how it was back in like the New York FaZe House days. Like, that was FaZe Clan. When I think of FaZe Clan, I think of the New York house. I think the trick shotting days. But yeah, like hopefully it goes in the direction that we can only hope for. But yeah, I think a lot of people that like what I noticed that people didn't like is that we started like recruiting people that didn't make sense for the team,
Okay,
where it was
yeah,
more just like,
100%, yeah.
it was kind of like you were saying, like the joint FaZe thing wasn't as powerful because I think
Nope.
there was too many people joining that didn't really have a passion for FaZe to begin with.
Exactly.
Like they
It
didn't
didn't,
grind their whole, the past 5 years of their life to join this team. Like it would
100%.
just happen randomly. So I kind of definitely see where people are coming from there.
I know you've been in like San Diego doing your thing for the longest time.
Yeah.
Did you ever feel like you, I don't want to say like felt left out or like kind of missed the opportunity of being in the New York house? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I know how much you genuinely love FaZe, how long you've been in it.
Dude.
Tell me about like your feeling of kind of them doing their thing over here and you in San Diego kind of doing your thing. What was that like?
Bro, I'm not going to lie. I wanted to move to the New York house so bad. I was like, I think 18 years old. I really wanted to move, right? I was like, I told my mom I wanted to go. She was devastated. She was like, I don't want you to leave. Like, I'm a mama's boy, you know? So she was devastated. She didn't want me to leave, but of course she said, if that's what's gonna make you happy. So I was just talking to the guys and they didn't have room in the FaZe house.
Wow.
They didn't have room. I was devastated because, I would see them upload videos all the time as like a collective, and I'm like, to answer that question, yes, I did feel a little left out.
You want to be a part of it, yeah, for sure.
I did feel left out, but the good thing is like I stayed in touch. I visited the FaZe house a lot. But yeah, it was definitely a dream of mine to go to the New York house, but I think everything works out for a reason.
Actually, I was going to say, do you think you would be where you're at today if you had moved to New York?
I don't think so.
No?
To be completely honest, I don't think so,
That's
because
crazy.
I even thought about it, like even moving to, the Clout House in LA, like all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, my content is very family based. I'm a family oriented guy. I love spending time with my family, and I made that a point in my videos, and they're like really big in my videos too. A lot of my supporters love seeing my family in my videos.
sure.
So I feel like if I did move to New York, they wouldn't have got that side. Like they wouldn't have got that other FaZe rug side of like the family. It would have been kind of the same content as the New York guys. So in a way, I view it as like everything happens for a reason. It sucks that I didn't move there, but at the same time, I'm still grateful for everything that's come to my life, because you just never know where I could have been, like could I have like stopped uploading too? Like it sucks because like a lot of the guys did stop uploading, and it sucked for me to see because I personally loved watching all the videos, okay, the best times, I'm not gonna lie.
Break it down.
Bro. FaZe Rain, double uploads.
Dude.
Wait, he double upload CutCom?
Bro, he double not only that, not only did he used to double upload on his main channel, but then he would have another channel where he'd upload on that too. So sometimes he would post 3 times a day. You'd get the Adapt free-for-all cut comms. You'd get Blaze. You'd get Apex. Road to a kill cam. Bro, when I tell you,
legendary.
No, those days, like, I'm super blessed that we were able to live those days. Like, it just sucks that I don't think we'll ever get that time back. Like, it's not because, like, we can't do it. It's just that we all got older.
Yeah,
for sure. We all got older, and we all have our own responsibilities now. And, like, it just won't hit the same as when you're a kid.
But I think that also makes it so special. Like, you're where you are now, so it makes you appreciate it more, and it makes it almost that more nostalgic that you'll never have that time back.
Bro.
And it makes it it just makes it hit different that, that'll never happen again. He'll never be uploading 3 times.
Exactly.
You'll never be a 16-year-old hungry kid again. It's just different now.
Nah, you're right with that, because sometimes I'll be on TikTok scrolling, and I'll see, like, old MW2 clips and like this nostalgic music playing in the background. It gets me in my feels. I'm like, damn, like we lived that time. I was in it, and I'm super grateful for it. But like you said, it makes you cherish it even more now that it's not here.
For sure.
You know how they always say, why doesn't FaZe go back to its roots, go back to sniping? What is your thoughts on that? Because I in my head, like you just can't go back. Like it was such like we talked about. You just said it. It's a special time. And they want to go back to that point. What do you have to say to that?
I agree with that. Like, so I do see a lot, because like my Twitter or X, sorry.
X.
I started that, back in the trick shotting days. So a lot of my timeline and the people I follow are still people from the old COD community. And I still sometimes see their tweets of them saying like, FaZe isn't what it used to be. It needs to come back to trick shotting. It needs to come back to sniping. And like, as much as we all can hope for that and want that to happen, like we said before, I just don't think it's as poppin' as it was before. It's just like different times. You got to just like keep up with the new times,
For sure.
And it sucks because I would have loved to see that. And like shout out to all the trick shotters, all the snipers from the COD community. Like, just how we were talking about the old times like that, you guys lived that with us too, but I just don't know if FaZe were to go back to that, if that would just be a smart decision. Like, we just wouldn't get the views that, or no, I don't want to say that, sorry.
No,
yeah,
100% makes sense. Like, it's just more so you want to stay relevant. You
Exactly.
Like, that's the name of the game.
Longevity.
It's longevity,
Yeah.
right? And it's something that we did, right?
Yeah.
Did at a high level,
Yeah.
but
Exactly.
also made a transition. Like, you made a transition. All the people in the New York house made a transition.
Right.
And it took it to a different level.
Yeah, because if you're like stuck doing that same thing, you're not going to make it to that next level, you know? Because I took a big hit, you know, when I was just uploading gaming videos. I personally just wanted to start vlogging more. You know, I was like, bro, I love picking up the camera. I love showing off my family. I love doing day in the lives. Like, I used to do a lot of day in the life videos, and I would literally just pick up my camera, get in my car, go get in and out, vlog my dog, my mom, my dad, my brother, and call it a video. And people loved that because it was just so raw, natural. But I took a hit because all my fans were like gamers at the time, and they're like, what the hell is this?
So your views, you're saying you were doing Call of Duty trick shot videos. You did day in the life, and you saw views drop. Or skyrocket.
The views skyrocketed, but the feedback was bad. You know, it was the feedback from all my gaming fans saying, yo, like, we want gaming videos. So what I did for a long time is I balanced gaming videos with IRL videos. So I would do like a gaming video vlog to just satisfy
both
the gaming side. And then it got to a point where I just wasn't having fun with the gaming videos. And I'm like, you know what? Like, it sucks. Like, I don't want to upset people, but then that's where I kind of learned that you can't please everyone.
Yeah.
You know, you can't do something that like pleases everyone in the world. I learned that. And I just did what I loved. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to vlog all the time and then just continue to level up.
Just do what makes you happy, man. That's what you did, and that's what everyone should do, man. You know, it gets to a point where if it's not fun anymore, like, why keep doing it?
Exactly. Yeah, no, I agree. I think, if you're ever feeling like you're in a box, like, definitely just try new things. Like, try to feel out, like, take your time with it too. I think that's the main thing. Like, some people don't realize is, like, some people want to rush success, but it doesn't work like that. Like, some of the most successful people don't even become successful till age 30, 40, 50, sometimes 60. I know I'm being serious because, like, some people are like, oh, all these young kids are succeeding, but maybe that's just not you yet. Like, you just got to like keep grinding, find what you love, find your passion, and literally just put in the work. You know what I mean? Be yourself, put in the work, and it takes time, right? Like, would you agree with that?
100%, man. There's different people. Some people, you know, explode really fast.
Yep.
Right? You know, some people are blessed. All right off
Exactly.
rip. You know, it took me a decade to get to where I'm at. It took you a long, you know what I mean?
long
Just
time,
grinding.
bro.
And some people, you know, start doing stuff in a month and it pops off.
Yeah.
But I think the biggest thing is consistency. How often do you show up? Because
Right.
anything in life is always peaks and valleys.
Yeah.
You're going to have a month where you go nuts.
Uh-huh.
And then you're going to have a month maybe it's just like, didn't do that well, whatever. I mean, I always say, like, especially, you know, like with videos, upload videos or upload content, you upload one, as soon as you upload it, you kind of just got to get over it.
Yeah.
Whether it does good or bad, you can't control it. It's on the internet now.
Post it, forget about it.
Post it, forget about
Say
it.
that a lot.
Bro, yeah, no, and that's smart because, like, back then I used to, like, dwell on, like, oh, this video did so bad. Why did it do bad? Why, like, you know, like, I get down on that. But, like, I learned that, like, if you do see a video that does bad, like a 10 out of 10, you don't want to see a 10 of 10, okay? On YouTube, if you see a 10 of 10, it's not the good 10 of 10.
I'm applying to McDonald's on a 10 out of 10.
Yeah. But what I learned is, like, kind of like what you said, just forget about it and see what you can do better. Just move on to the next and just hope for the best.
But something I can admire is your work ethic. Like, we're here, obviously everybody knows that you've accomplished a lot in your life.
Thank you.
And bro, you didn't eat breakfast because you were recording until 1:30 a.m. last night. Not pay attention to stuff like that. And, you know, we have friends in higher places, so it's always cool to just see, like, what's your motor like, what's your work ethic like, and to just know, like, you have zero bit of contentment in your soul is, like, amazing. You know what I mean?
Bro.
Like,
I appreciate
dude,
you
that's
for, like,
commendable.
seeing that. You know, like, I know some people, like I said, like, you're not going to please everyone in the world. Like, some people don't like my content. Some people, like, will, you know, hate on the content, which is understandable. Everyone gets hate.
Yep.
But yeah, like, one thing that I appreciate is, like, when people notice my work ethic, because I do work really hard.
You do,
know, like,
bro.
and I you know, like I was saying, posting 3 times a week for a long time. I think 3 times a week was, like, the past 2 years, but before that it was 4 times a week, and before that it was daily.
Crazy.
Not just daily, but it was daily recording, and then I would edit the videos myself. So it's been like a nonstop grind for, you know, at least 10 years. Yeah. So I appreciate you for like
absolutely
like looking at that, bro.
So let me ask you this. At this point, obviously you've been a part of FaZe for 11 years now.
Yeah.
You've been uploading for a super long time. What is it that makes you keep going? What is it that makes you now in 2024, you know, be in the lab working on a new collab video until 1:30 a.m.?
Damn, it just hit me that it's 2024. Yeah. Like when you said that, I was like, wait, 2024, bro?
Insane.
Like, and we're already 3 months in. Like,
oh my gosh.
Dude. Time is flying. But I think what keeps me motivated is just seeing my content inspire people. I think that's the main thing. Like, I see a lot of positive feedback on my videos, and sometimes I'll read really, you know, deep messages where people are like, hey, like, you saved my life. Like, you, like, I'm in the hospital and you're getting me through this tough time. Or like, when I see stuff like that, I'm like, just by us entertaining people, being ourselves, like, you can actually save people's lives. You can make their bad day turn into a good day. You can make people forget about their problems. And it's like, I think that's the biggest blessing with content creation, because some people look at us as their role models. And that's what I see. And I'm like, you know what? Like, every time that I post, like, I could be cheering someone up. I could be saving a life. You know, like, that's the craziest thing. Like, I've had people come up to me and tell me that, and I just start bursting into tears because I'm like,
it's
what?
Powerful, man.
You understand it's bigger than yourself.
Exactly.
That's
huge.
Huge.
So I honestly just do it for all the people watching, and that's my biggest motivation.
Like, because you talked about like how some people will hate.
Yeah.
You know, I want to ask each and every one of y'all, like, how does it feel like when you see like a hate comment? What does it make you? Kind of like, you can start with Matt. Matt, how do you feel when someone message you, you know, hating on you? Like, what is it?
Yeah, bro. A lot of people, like, they just have this negative aspect to life, and it's kind of sad sometimes, you know? Like, I see these comments either making fun of me, making fun of even my appearance, or just like different things like that. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it does get to me. Like, I try to, everyone always says ignore the hate, but like, it's really hard when you read something that like is either making fun of you or even making fun of your content. Yeah. And like, bro, you kind of think about it. Like, it's kind of sad how you ignore the 90 good comments and you focus on the one bad. Right? Yeah. So how do you feel about like hate?
I think that was fair, like what you said, because I was really bad with that. Starting YouTube, and then like when I started popping off, like I was so bad with it. When I would see a hate comment, like it would legit ruin my day. Yeah. My mom hated me for that. Not hated me, sorry. My mom was mad at me for that. She just hated me. No, but she was mad at me for that. She's like, Brian, you cannot please everyone. And I'm like, but I want to. And she's like, you just can't. Yeah. But yeah, like, I think honestly, it depends on the extent of the hate comment. You know what I mean? Like, if it's just like, oh, your content sucks. Personal attacks, sometimes it's like, yeah, I'll brush it off. But then it's kind of like, you think about it, it's like, did that person really say that? Like, it throws me off guard sometimes. But yeah, I think like if it's, you know, regular hate comments, you know, like your content sucks, you're ugly, your nose is big, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. I've learned to like accept that. But then sometimes people take like deeper attacks, like try to dig more into your skin. And, you know, right now I've learned to like be really good with that. But you can't help but like see it and be like, damn, like does this guy actually hate me this much, bro? Like, but then you just kind of like keep it pushing, you know, like it's like, whatever, I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. I know myself. And that's all that matters. You know, like you know who you are, so you shouldn't even like pay attention to all those negatives.
Yeah, for sure.
What you, Ty?
Me and Chris talk about this a lot. It's like a joke, like, yo, like you don't got any haters, bro. Like, and we're like kind of making fun of each other a little bit, because in contrast, I was actually talking to my pastor about this. And he is a very accomplished pastor, you know. He's made it to a point in his life where he's very successful outside of the church. And something that he was telling me was like, dude, like for every 10 people that love you, there'll be, you know, a hater, someone that genuinely hates you. So somebody who's at your level that has well over 20 million subscribers, imagine how many haters are in there that just don't want what's best for you, you know? But you got to understand, dude, the bigger your platform, the more love you get. But with the love comes the hate. Of course. Think about sports, think about streaming, think about being a musician. It's just going to get under your skin, you just being. And something that is so crazy? It's insane. And people... It blows my mind, because 90% of the time when you really dig into it and you're like, yo, who said that? It's not a profile picture. So it's just somebody who's just so empty inside that they just got to get something off.
Little keyboard warrior action.
Yeah, bro.
Dude, but you're right about that. Like a lot of the hate comes from like no profile pictures, or it's like just not them in their
insane.
picture. It's
insecurities.
So
it's deeper. And then I think like, why are you so mad? You know, and it's like way deeper than I can control. So I end up like reeling back out of it. I might delete a comment or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's insane.
You can only hope for the best for them too, though. You know, like sometimes they might be going through a lot. Like it's not right to take it out on people. You know what I mean? I don't support that. But at the same time, it's like hopefully whatever you're going through can get better to where you can have a better heart, where you're not filled with negativity and you're not filled with anger from the moment you wake up to the moment you sleep. Like I just hope you genuinely just get better overall in life. So then that negativity can just go away.
Yeah, I love that.
100%.
What about you?
Man, I mean, the thing for me is, you know, one of the biggest things, especially with COD, is the whole cheating aspect.
Like
you know?
the Cronus. Like,
yeah, all that.
Like
yeah,
why
yeah.
do you use it?
Come on, bro. Offer it.
No, that's crazy though.
Nah, but it's just like the last like the first year and a half, it bothered me a lot because I'm like, dude, like what? Like
You're just good.
I'm just good. Like, and there's been videos of me doing it for so long. So I'm like, yo, Jimmy, why do you think I'm cheating? I have a decade worth of videos of me going off when I was 17 years old.
Yeah.
So like, why all of a sudden would it be different now? Yeah.
Especially when you're getting bigger and bigger. Why would you?
The cheating hits different because that's a discredited. That's like discrediting.
Discrediting my genuine.
And I'm literally like, even when I watch you play, like I'm kind of not as in the community, so I just watch you play, and it's so cool to see it. You know, and I see it with my boys that aren't video gamers, but they still think they're good.
Yeah.
And there's just such a difference. I'm like, bro, how often do you guys win a game, like on average? They're like, maybe like once every 2 weeks. Then I'll play with you and win every game, 10 games straight. So it's just insane.
bro.
But it's the same thing in the fitness community, though. Like, dude, if somebody's like, yo, you look like you're on steroids, that's a great compliment. But they're discrediting my hard work.
Yeah.
To the point where it's like, dude, you don't wake up at 4 a.m. every day and then manage 2 businesses. You just do steroids. You know, like it's an insult almost.
I know, and it's tough because like for me, like those guys will make videos saying I do and manipulate the clips, but they'll get like 100, 200K views on it. And so in my head, the only thing that bothers me is thinking of the people, which you shouldn't really care about, but the people who are on 50-50, like who are kind of like, oh, he's good, I like watching him, and then they see the hate video and they go, ah, man, no wonder. Like I thought that must be why I'm not good.
Yeah.
So then they flip to the with the enemy almost.
Yeah. Dude, that sucks because people could manipulate so many things to just work out in their favor.
Yep.
But that's crazy, man.
And I'm like, just and then a lot of times the people who hate, I'll just be like, just come watch your stream. You know, if you genuinely think I don't, come watch your stream and see all the games.
What's crazy is like some people actually stream and cheat, like, and they'll get caught. And it's like, wait, like, what are you doing? Like you're streaming, but then you see this box like in the middle of their screen. I don't know. Like that's actually insane.
And it's usually somebody who has like 2 or 5 viewers just trying to feel something.
Yeah.
You know, but then it hurts us because they'll use that and go, look, you see him? If he's this small doing it, imagine what somebody wants to do.
True.
You know what I mean? So oh my God, it's just.
Bro, just know you're cracked.
Yeah.
I be tuning into the streams, bro. Sometimes I'll get a nice meal. It's either a YouTube video or a stream. I'll be tuning into some Warzone streams,
For sure.
bro.
You still game?
Sometimes. Like lately I've been a little bit busy, but anytime I have the chance, it's either Warzone or Counter-Strike.
Ooh.
I love Counter-Strike.
Nice.
Does anyone play CS?
I don't play
What
CS.
is it? What is like the concept of that game?
It's like a 5v5 mouse and key. It's kind of like Valorant.
Okay.
But CS is like the OG. Like it's been around for a long time. But yeah, it's just like simple, like search and destroy, like plant the bomb, buy guns. It's so much fun.
It's only on PC though, like it's only mouse and key.
Yeah, only mouse and key.
Yeah, so you know what's funny? You actually won a Warzone tournament with Biffle, which is crazy.
I remember that.
Okay, can I just clarify? I didn't do shit. All right. Wait, okay. Let me take that back. Maybe I did because like I helped revive him at times.
Yep.
Like I was camping in a corner. Oh, I gave him my loadout.
Okay.
He told me not to touch the loadout. I'm like, yes, sir. I got you. And we ended up coming home with was it $25,000 or?
I think so.
It's insane.
That's
Bro,
crazy.
like what the hell? Like I barely played at that time, so I was like, you know what? Pair me with Biffle. I'm down. We actually won the whole tournament.
Awesome.
Bro.
That's insane.
That was sick. I didn't even know what was happening because like I didn't know how they like counted the score and stuff. But yeah, I just let him do his thing, and then towards the end, he's like, "Yo, bro, we might win this." I'm like, "Really? Like, wait, we actually might win?"
Yeah,
and then,
really?
Yeah, and then he ended up taking it home, bro.
Yeah, bro. So after all these years of making content weekly, 3, 4 uploads a week, do you ever feel burnt out? Like, does it ever feel at a point where you're like, oh my God, like I don't want to make a video this week?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think there's definitely times where like it's natural for everyone to burn out at some point, especially when you're grinding all this time. And You know, sometimes I'll really take the weekends. I don't film on weekends because I really just take those as like my off days. You know, I like kind of just disconnect from everything. I don't know.
Appreciate you doing this podcast on a Saturday, though.
Oh, bro, come on. Anything for you, bro. I got you. Seriously. But yeah, like I think I take that time. I you know, just soak in everything around me. One thing like I'm trying to do more is kind of just like look around and see where I'm at and just appreciate it a lot more.
I love that. Gratitude, man.
Yeah, exactly. Huge. And that's really big. So I do that, you know, hang out with the family. So now when the week comes, I feel very like refreshed. But back then I used to film on weekends and it was tough. I was like, I didn't have any time for myself. I took like a 1 week break at one point. But yeah, once I figured out this like new schedule where like I could just chill on the weekends, it's helped a lot. So off days are very important. Like you need time for yourself at some point, especially when you're feeling mentally burnt out, for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, because we talked about how much you've uploaded and stuff like that. How to grow on YouTube, I want to ask you, like, what would you tell someone or what would you do starting from scratch? You had 0 subscribers in 2024. How are you growing a YouTube channel?
I like that question because I actually get asked this question in person by some supporters that come up. I always start with consistency.
Okay.
I say number 1 is consistency. And Mr. Beast said this too, which I agree. Don't expect to blow up after 1 video, 2 videos, 10 videos, 50 videos, maybe even 100 videos. Like you just got to keep posting, be creative, you know, try to do something that not everyone is doing.
Yep.
Being yourself and just post a lot, and you never know like what could happen. You could have that one, let's say YouTube short blow up. And by the way, this just recently happened. I think you know Mark Rober?
Yep. He
posted a short I think last week, and he gained over 10 million subscribers.
Yo,
in
what?
A week.
Yo, no. What'd you just say? 10 million subscribers from that short?
10 mil subs in a week.
Bro.
Okay, hold on. Could be 2. Someone fact check it. But I was just with another creator yesterday, and he told me about it, and I'm like, yo, that's crazy.
Dude.
And keep in mind, he was already at 30 million subs, you know? So imagine like not having anything, not any subscribers, and you post like a crazy short, something creative. Another good outlet, I think, is TikTok. I don't know what's going on with this whole ban thing. I see that they're trying to ban TikTok. Don't know why, don't know how, but I've seen so many creators blow up from TikTok. Like I personally have found creators that I'll still be watching on YouTube because I saw a clip on TikTok from them like a few months ago. And I'm like, damn, like I didn't know this person existed. So yeah, I say just number 1, consistency, be creative and just have fun with it.
Yeah, man, I want to ask you, because Matt's very consistent and big on TikTok as well.
Dude, you've been going crazy. Hold on, you be popping up on my For You page too. See, like, so that's a good question to ask you. Like, how did you start that?
Yeah, so short form is obviously a whole new version. It's very similar to long form, but the thing about short form is
shorter.
It's shorter, yeah. So it's like you also have to think like who's watching it. You know, like their attention span is literally you have 3 seconds to capture their attention.
Facts.
But the thing about short form that I've realized that's the best, and you could also connect it to long form, is consistency, but also hopping on trends early. So really what I've noticed is the best thing with short form content for me that works is the timing. For example, if I'm going to react to something, I have to be the first one to react to it for it to pop off. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. That makes sense.
And then a great thing that I've also learned is keywords in your captions, or this is a little TikTok hack.
Ooh.
Never do captions on a separate editing software. Always do it in TikTok.
Through TikTok.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy you say that because I always have that feeling. I'm like, let's say I'm going on Instagram posting a reel. I'm like, I'm going to use their text feature and not do it in an editing program because it might pick up in the algorithm like, yo, that he's using my features. Like, you know, he's putting music through Instagram, text through Instagram. Is that like what you were saying?
100%, yeah.
Okay.
So if let's say you're making a video about food and it's like about pancakes. So you have to write the word pancake on TikTok, even if it's not on your caption, but if you just write it on the video, it's going to send it to the audience of pancakes.
Makes so much sense.
So it's a hack.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a hack.
It's a good life hack. Right?
Genuine.
100%.
I like
yeah.
TikTok life hacks. I've done like 20 videos of those on my channel. That's sick.
Yeah, bro. So short form, I mean, it's blowing so many people up. You know, Jinxie, Queso, Sketch.
Yes,
you know,
bro.
like there's
I
these
love
creators
Sketch,
that are
Sketch
just,
edits.
dude. Yes, they're the best.
Yes, brother.
Dude, he's so funny, bro.
I love him.
I love when like good people get the recognition they deserve. You know, like you could tell like Sketch, Queso, Jinxie are all good people.
Yep.
Facts.
I want to ask you like your thoughts on just this new wave of just content. You obviously seen the content with them, Jinxie, Queso, and all that, but also you see like the IRL streamers on Kick and stuff like that. I want to know your thoughts on just the way it's going and how it's kind of transitioning.
Listen, I think streaming has taken over 100%. Like I see it everywhere. I'll open X. I said it right this time.
Yep.
I open X. It's like just clips from live streams. The one thing I don't like is the streamers that go out and bother people for views. I hate that because it's like, bro, like you're bothering people just to get views. You know what I mean? And like those are the types of streamers that I don't like 100%. But then there's like the good streamers. You know what I mean? But I think it's definitely a dope wave. Like, I mean, you see Drake is tapped in.
Yep.
Like all these big people are tapped into the streaming world, which is sick. I'm fully invested into it too. Like not like doing streams, but just watching bro. It's like, it's actually sick to see. I've thought about streaming myself. I just feel like I got a lot on my plate.
For sure.
That it's like, unless I like just actually take it fully serious and don't do YouTube anymore, like then I could do it. But I personally just love video making, like just content creation, you know? What do you think about the streaming life?
Yeah, like you said, I think it gets to an extreme where I talked about this with Matt. You know, when you IRL stream, you're always trying to get views. Like you're always trying to do something to get views. And that can be scary because you may not be satisfied. Like you do some extreme, it gets views. You're like, if I do that again, it's not getting that many. So let's take it to another level.
Bro.
Let's take it to another level, right? You know, I mean, we've seen people take it to a different level for views and it backfires completely.
So bad.
I'm worried that, you know, they're gonna do these IRL streams but they're gonna take it to a level where it's just like there's no going back.
It's gonna be like dangerous too.
Dangerous, bro. And it's also very dangerous too. Like
100%.
Always recording yourself, showing your location, like
people knowing where you're at. Yeah. I mean, like streaming and stuff is cool. And like to me, I just think the whole bothering people, that's so bad.
Yep.
Like it's like you said, like, okay, they bother someone, they get views, and they're like, oh shoot, like I'm gonna go bother another person. And then all the viewers that are seeing that want to start streaming.
It's okay. They think it's okay to do.
They think it's cool. So it's like you got all these people messing with people in public because it's like, oh, well, this guy did it and he got so many views and comments and likes, whether it's bad comments or good comments. And I don't know. I just don't like that.
I don't either.
And then if you're going to bother them, at least go about it in like a respectful way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, I have a question for you. If you would, and then like, don't flip it, then start being disrespectful. You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna bother them, at least have like a good approach. And a good
and by bother, like I don't even mean like someone saying like, "Hey, can I ask you for a question for an interview?" I mean people like I don't want to say names.
I go.
But like you know exactly who I'm talking about. But it's like people that just go and like start fights with people for no reason, like, and they have a bodyguard hiding behind them. It's like, bro, like that's so whack.
I know
like,
what you mean.
I just don't like that. That's so weird.
It is,
and I just don't want that to be the new generation.
Yes,
you know, I don't want
sure.
that to be what people follow and start doing. Yeah.
So, I mean, with content, like a lot of the viewers just know your whole life and they kind of like live your life through you and with you.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you and also give my condolences for losing your dog, Bosley.
Thank
you know,
you,
I know that was a rough. So I wanted to kind of hear you out on that process of how that was and like what helped you, you know, or if you're still struggling with that.
Yeah. I mean, definitely like I was talking to this with my mom and dad like the other day, but from that moment, like I feel like shit has been kind of going downhill a little bit.
Really?
Like it's just like it's been so hard to like lose a family dog, you know, it's like a part of your family. And yeah, we were definitely struggling with it. Especially like my mom and dad, you know, because he lived at their house. They're doing a lot better, but like it was one of the toughest times for like the first few months because, you know, like we lost him middle of November. And so it was like we had to spend like, my birthday was like a few days after that. So that was already rough. Thanksgiving, Christmas.
Okay,
like you go through all like the seasons where he was with us before. And then it's like you're doing it for the first time without him in 10 years. So it's like you feel it at different times, you know, like it's definitely a struggle for sure. But I think
he was 10?
He was 10, bro. I still think like it sucks. Like he was young. Like I think 10 is young for a dog, but pugs have a lot of health issues. And yeah, sadly he was just one of them that had a lot of issues from when he was a baby, you know? So definitely cherished every moment I had with him. Like he was, bro, he is a legend, bro. You don't understand.
Absolute legend.
People literally like would come up to us or would come up to me in public And they would be like, yo, how's Bosley? And I'm like,
I
oh,
love-
he's good, bro.
wow.
Like, and like more people would ask about Bosley than me. Like, they'd be like, bro, like tell Bosley I said hi. I'm like, bro, I got you.
Yeah.
Imagine I went home. I'm like, yo, bro, like Jack from the mall, he said hi.
He said hi.
Yeah,
did you,
no,
did you ever have Bosley out in public and like people go, Bosley?
honestly, we didn't take him out in public that
No?
much because he did not like walking. He hated
was a
walking. Bro, I
lazy.
even tried one time, bro. I tried hiring a dog walker because we needed him to walk, and the dog walker came back after like 15 minutes. They're like, yeah, we tried everything. He's not walking. I'm like, damn, because like obviously like he was a little overweight, so
Yeah.
like I wanted to do anything I can to like get him to lose weight, and yeah, like the dog walker couldn't even do it. So I'm like, damn, like.
That's insane. Losing a family pet is always tough. Has anybody else ever lost like a family pet?
I
or
mean,
anything?
Dexter, he
yeah.
died in August and he came back.
What?
Yeah, so there's a whole story.
Wait, what?
Nah,
Yeah,
insane.
it's an insane story. So
Break it down.
Dex is only like 3. So I had took him for a walk to the beach. It was just like it was cloudy. The weather wasn't too hot. You know, in LA on the beach, it's not like scorching. So I take him, I'm walking him, and everything's fine. I even brought a bowl and water with me because I know he's a English bulldog. He gets tired pretty easily.
100%.
And we were vibing. He was walking, and I was walking him back to the car, and like a bike head came, but like was flying at Dexter, but swerved off quick.
And
And
had
he
a
got so
surfboard on it.
scared.
No.
He got so scared, and like I've never seen him panic like this and start running around in circles. And
was
I could tell it like spooked him so much. His breathing changed. I never heard him breathe like
Oh,
this.
no.
And I'm like, yo, guys, something's wrong with Dexter. Like, he's breathing very weird. So let's just get him back to the car. I'm gonna try to give him water. And we're on our way back, and he's still breathing weird. Like, and I'm like, dude, oh my, like I'm starting to freak out. I'm like, why is
Yeah.
Dexter like not calmed down yet? We get to the house, he's sweating so much, and he can't, and he's just dead weight. He's still breathing, but his tongue's out.
No.
And I'm like, oh God, like I'm telling Matt, like, yo, I don't know what to do.
Yeah,
And so like we get to a point like we gotta take him to a vet.
of course.
So I'm driving. Are you in the back seat, Matt?
So I'm in the back seat carrying Dexter, and we look at his tongue, and his tongue is black.
Bro.
And then I like put my ear on his nose, and he's not breathing.
Dude, stop.
I swear. And I go on my phone, and I'm searching how to do CPR to dogs because I don't know how to do
craziest.
it. And funny enough, I got an ad on YouTube. It's just horrible timing, but so it was 5-second ad. I skip it, and then so you have to close the dog's mouth and then breathe into his nose.
Okay.
I thought it was through the mouth, like a
Yeah,
human.
yeah.
So I did it, and then I started like doing compressions on his chest, and then I did it 3 times while in the car, and then he opens his eyes and like starts breathing. So
Dude.
I like helped him live until we got to the vet, and when we got to the vet, he died in Chris's arms again, like fully.
Bro, stop.
Crazy. So I'm carrying him, and he's not breathing anymore. I can feel him not breathing. And Dexter's heavy, but dead weight heavy. He's insanely heavy.
Yeah.
And so I take him, I put on the table, and I go, he's not breathing. Yo, shout out to this vet. I don't know what this vet is. It was somewhere in Santa Monica, but 4 people, it was like a movie. They all ran to Dexter, started working on him immediately. And they were doing CPR on him for a while, but he wasn't responding.
Dude.
How long was it? Like, it was like 10 minutes
Yeah,
of him.
it was like 10 minutes. Me and Chris walked out. Chris was like crying on like the stairs. Like I was like already ready
I
because
don't
we thought
even
he was
know what was
gone.
going through your guys' mind.
Bro, I started blaming myself. I'm like, why did I take him out and walk him? Like, well, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, yeah.
And out of nowhere, we just hear clapping.
No
Yes.
way.
And then we walk back in, and then all of the people there with their pets are crying. And they're like, they brought Dexter back.
I heard the
And-
story 5 times and I'm still sweating. It's insane.
Wait,
Bro.
dude, no way.
So like, what they said was he had got just got too hot, like a temperature. His temperature was 109.
Yeah, heat stroke. He got a heat
He
stroke.
got a heat stroke.
From like getting, like, was it like hot that day or what? Did he just get
It was a
spooked
mixture
so
of the
bad that his
spook
body
with the sun.
temperature-
It was like a
He got
combination.
so scared that his
everything,
heart
yeah.
just like went too fast, and he just.
Like, you know how hot you get when you get spooked and your heart starts racing.
Yes.
How hot you get
Yes.
quickly. That's what happened to him.
Dude, that is so sad. Holy shit. Wait.
Yeah.
But
It was-
now he's perfectly good.
Yes.
Like
He's
he's
good
fine.
now. Yeah.
You're not taking him to the beach anymore?
No.
Okay, okay.
Bro.
Good, bro. Wait, so you saved his life
Yeah.
at one point. Dude, that is insane. I'm so glad that he's okay, bro.
Yeah, and I was just, bro, to see his tongue black, to see him not breathing, it was the most like traumatic thing. And every time I see him, I'm like, bro, you're alive. And I always tell Matt, you saved him.
Yeah.
Like Matt literally saved his
Dude,
life.
holy shit.
CPR.
You're a lifesaver, bro.
I know.
On the
yeah.
You
fly.
did CPR?
On the
I know.
fly,
It's
bro.
insane.
What?
It's legendary.
Dude, that's like, have you talked about that story?
I mentioned on stream a little bit, but that was the first time we like fully went in depth.
Dude, oh my gosh.
Oh, that's insane.
I need to see Dexter now, though.
Dude, he's a legend,
bro. I need to see
He's
him.
just such a
I want to give him a hug, bro.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Damn.
But yeah, Ty, if you have any.
Oh, okay, yeah. So obviously, like you said earlier, Rug, you didn't eat any breakfast.
Yeah.
And
crazy.
like you posted about, the last thing you posted was like, bro, like you don't feel confident enough to wear skinny jeans anymore.
Yeah.
So, bro, I just want to know, like, I ask everybody this and I like take pride into it. Like, bro, what is your nutrition? Like, what's your workout regimen? Like you said, you started working out. It's amazing, bro. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so diet needs a lot of work. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
What's it looking like?
It's looking like, so usually I eat breakfast, but yesterday was different. This morning was different because, you know, I was filming till late, and then I'm in LA.
Like, say you're in San Diego and it's a normal day for you. What is your diet like?
Sometimes, you know, I'll wake up in the morning, get some overnight oats. I'll have overnight oats from the night before. I don't know if it's like too healthy, but Spam, eggs, and rice. That's like my favorite breakfast.
Nah, Spam is insane. Like Spam, like that comes on a little thing. Like,
Is that unhealthy?
I think like Spam itself, like what kind of meat is that?
I don't know.
No, that's insane.
I think it's just the sodium. The sodium
Spam is
high.
No, it's definitely not healthy. But if we're on the healthier side, like I'll go acai bowl, avocado toast, overnight oats.
Yep.
But then if I'm feeling like I need something a little heavier, Spam, eggs, and rice, or my mom and dad will just make like breakfast because I live pretty close to them. So usually every Sunday I'll try to go have breakfast with them and get, you know, some like eggs, meat. We like fried tomatoes. Like, I don't know if you've had that.
The Spam is kind of crazy. I would never lie to you.
It's like a common thing in like, I think it's, I don't know what dish, like a Hawaiian dish.
Word.
I don't know, because
like, so how did it come about for you? Like when you were younger? When I was younger, I had Spam too, and it was like the thing, like Spam with ketchup and shit.
Yeah.
But like,
when ketchup is crazy.
Ketchup is insane, bro.
But bro, no.
I'm trying to throw it on him. I'm like, bro, what?
Nah,
Ketchup?
but to eat Spam, I can't lie to you, is so crazy.
Yeah, I mean, there's this like Hawaiian restaurant near my house where I grew up called L&L.
Okay.
Is there an L&L
Shout out to L&L.
Yeah.
No, but I used to just get, you know, Spam, eggs, and rice there. Like, that's why I think it's a Hawaiian dish, or if it's common in Hawaii.
I think it's common. It is common.
So when you do it, it's the container that you peel back that says Spam, right? Insane.
You guys don't like Spam?
Gotta be stinky.
I
I feel like it's more of like a kiddish thing. You know what I mean? When you're a kid, like your
I'm
mom
not even
will-
gonna lie to you. To be honest, it's more of like a. It's ironic that you eat it for breakfast because it's kind of like a struggle meal almost. It's like cheap at the grocery store. You like grab Spam,
Yeah.
like whip it up real quick.
Nah.
It feeds like 5.
Bro, I'm not like bougie like with my meals like that. You know what I mean? Like, I heard you guys have a chef. I would love to have a chef. You know what I mean? Just for like the health aspect of things. You know what I mean? But yeah, so I mean, typically for like lunch and dinner, like it'll be more like In-N-Out,
For lunch?
Raising Cane's.
For lunch?
Yeah.
Is insane.
Whoa. Why is that insane?
Bro, to be honest,
Pour in
like,
some,
okay, so
pour in
how old
some.
are you?
27.
Okay, so you're 27. And I can tell that because you're not like obese or not overweight, you have great metabolism, you have great
Fast
genetics.
metabolism.
All I would do is say like try now to get a hold of it because at 37 it might be a completely different story. You got like the gut going on, everything. Then you're like,
Might get a beer belly.
when I was
That would be insane.
27,
I would love a beer belly. I've never
Bro,
seen
they
myself
embrace
with
it.
one of those.
then just embrace it. But
Yeah.
like the current like nutrition levels though, like if you did like, yo, I just like my like slim like shape. It's just not sustainable, and people are always shocked as time goes on. Like when I was 27, I used to be able to eat like this, and I was fine.
Yeah.
Like that's like the people I work with. There's like middle-aged men and women, you know what I mean? And they're just like, dude, same story. When I was 27, I could eat whatever I wanted. I just worked out a little bit, and I was
So it's
fine.
gonna catch up to me.
1,000% guaranteed. But I'll check
Yo.
back in 10 years.
Check back, bro. Let me know how I'm doing. But like I've been throwing in so I like this is one thing like that I struggled with in the past. Like I used to always tell myself I'm gonna start working out, right? The dumbest decision that I can ever do is make that public, right?
Why?
Only because when I make it public that I'm gonna work out, I need to be 100% committed because my
on your
fans will
ass.
put me in check. They're like, Rug, you still look the same after 6 months. Where the hell is this workout? And it's because the thing that I noticed, and shout out to my friend Brandon William. He's a fitness YouTuber. I don't know if you guys have heard of him, but
Does he make TikToks?
he does. He
Yeah,
does like
I've seen him.
a lot of like short form content too.
yeah.
Gotta check him out.
But yeah, like he lives in San Diego and he's been helping me work out. But he told me something. He's like, I think when you would post that you're going to start working out, you get the satisfaction from the comments already without you working out. So you feel like you're already like, oh shoot, I already got like the applaud from people. But like, I don't want that. Like, I actually don't want that. I made a mistake so many times. People will call me out on it. I probably said I'm going to start working out like 10 times in the past, and I just don't. But see, I'm doing it now though, because I'm mentioning it here. But I've been working out in silence for like the past month. We're starting with once a week. We've been going hard. Like, my legs are sore for like 5 days after.
What's some of the movements that you do? Like, what's your favorite movement?
So, like the workout. So we do deadlifts, squats. I don't know what this is. Like, you'll hold like a dumbbell and you squat.
Goblet squat.
Exactly that. Those are good. Like, I got up to 50 pounds. Like, holding 50 pounds, I do a 10 reps, 5 sets. Is that what it? I'm still learning the terms.
Nah, 5 sets of 10 is
5 sets
amazing.
of 10 for everything that we do. We finish off with like maxing out like push-ups and pull-ups.
Fire.
Yeah, but he's been like coming over to my house because I have a home gym. So there's like really no excuse to not work out. But once a week, been coming over, and yeah, we've been going crazy. But it takes such a long time for my legs to
recover.
Exactly. So it's like, but what's crazy is like, after like 2 days, even though I'm still so sore, I have this like itch to want to work out. I'm like, whoa, that was fun. Like, I actually like, I'm noticing some progress and I feel it.
I was going to talk to you about that, bro. That's, I think, the biggest thing I could tell anybody who wants to stay consistent with working out. Like, bro, the fact that you just said you love doing goblet squats, all that means is don't stop doing goblet squats.
Bro, it's
Make
so
it fun. You know what I mean? Listen to the music you want, create like your environment that is like, dude, I enjoy doing this.
Yeah, like I start at like, I think like 30 pound, and then I'll do my first set, then I'll go to 35, next set, 40, 45, 50, and like max out at that and try to just like push myself. But yeah, I feel it, bro.
For sure.
Right now, how many push-ups do you think you could do?
Oh, not a lot.
Like highball it.
Ballpark it.
Highball it.
Like in a row?
Yep.
20.
That's good though.
Yeah, because like I usually start struggling around 10. But then I try to just
grind
push
10
myself.
more out.
Yeah.
20's good though, bro. It really is.
Because like we do focus a lot. Like I think the first like 70% of our workout is legs. And then like we finish off with chest, bicep. Like we've been doing like a full body to like start it out because we're only doing once a week. But once I have more time, we're gonna like split it up, you know, like back bicep, chest tricep, legs being like a whole day to itself. But yeah, I'm actually loving it. Like I think it's a fun hobby to pick up because it also just like relieves some stress, like get some tension out, and you feel good after. Like when I tell you my mental feels so good after I work out, bro, it's like it makes you fall in love with it even more. So I hate using time as an excuse, but like that's why I already am dedicating like a Thursday to working out. I want to then make it a Tuesday and Thursday or like Sunday, Tuesday. Like I want to just like start building.
Split it up, upper body, lower body.
Exactly.
You're talking about the release. You say that all the time. Like after a long day of streaming, you're like, bro, I just need to work out.
Just need to move, man. I'm sitting in the chair for 8 hours a day. I need to move.
Yeah.
Feel something. You
and
know
it might be hard in the beginning, but once you get into it.
Love it, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
So before YouTube was a thing and before you kind of blew up, like what was your life like? I know you were very young, but what did you think you were going to be doing? Like, what was like your dream job at the time?
There was a lot. Like, I went through a lot of different things I wanted to do. So obviously when I was very young, NBA player.
Okay.
I'm 5'7". Never going to happen. All right. So I put that out of my head. And then my cousin used to work for Sony, and he used to like test video games for a living.
Whoa.
Wow.
And I'm like, what the hell? You can do that? So that was my next thing. I was like, damn, I want to like test video games before they come out. And I don't know what happened with that. I think I just wanted to do something else, which was become an architect. Like, I really wanted to like just like design houses and like from the ground up, you know, like I have a very good vision with like, I love modern homes. Like I think when I came to your guys' house, are you guys still at that house?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, I don't think I've been to the new one though. It was where we did that Nike shoot.
The Valley, yes.
Bro, that house was insane. Like just like how modern it was. But yeah, definitely an architect. And then I applied to this college. I forgot. exactly what I want to do. It wasn't like a regular college. It was one that you see in commercials.
Oh, like
an
ITT Tech.
art institute.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff like that. I forgot.
ITT Tech is crazy.
Dude, what did I want to do? I forget exactly what I wanted to do. DeVry University. No, I swear it was one of those, and I applied for something. I think it was the Art Institute. I don't know, but that was around the time I started gaming more. And then
What age was this at?
15, 16.
15, 16?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. No, what am I saying? Because you can't go to college at that age.
17,
Probably
18?
7. Yeah, like probably 17, like right after high school.
Yep.
But yeah, other than that, thankfully, like my gaming career took off and then started transitioning.
It took off for you young because, like you said, you signed a FaZe like at 16, right?
Yeah.
Or like,
wow.
Yeah, piggybacking off of like the architecture and stuff like that. Like people of all ages, you know what I mean? Like whenever your name is mentioned, they're like, yo, like he owns half of San Diego real estate and stuff like that. So I always get a kick out of that. Somebody like myself who's super just like interested in the knowledge and, like if somebody comes up to me today and they're like, hey man, I just bought a new Rolex. I'm like, dude, that's cool. But if you come up to me and like, dude, I just bought a new duplex, I'm like all ears.
Bro.
So like, what would you say about like your like portfolio? Is it safe to build wealth with real estate? Obviously, like what is your stance on that?
Glad you asked because I'm a huge real estate guy.
Okay.
Like it's so much fun. Like I think it's very safe. Me personally, I haven't like lost a dime from it. And you're setting yourself up for the future. I think that's what I think about a lot is thinking about the future, thinking about my kids, thinking about like their kids, like in the future.
Awesome,
so yeah, I've been building my real estate portfolio since like, I think 2018.
Wow.
Like as soon as so I did have a time in my YouTube career where it was buying Gucci, buying Louis, buying Lamborghinis, buying all this. But at the same time, I was still putting money to the side for real estate because I didn't want to be like full on like, oh yeah, I'll just like make more videos. Like, no, I still had a feeling. I'm like, okay, what if this goes away tomorrow? I want to be set. But that was a phase. Like, like the Clout House,
of course,
Rice Gum,
Gucci,
like bro, everything like that. That was like more just like a phase, like where everyone was just buying designer, and I was like, damn, like all right, I want to do that too.
Gotta feel it.
Definitely couldn't rock it.
Gotta feel it.
That was one of the like hate comments back then. Is like I had the money to buy drip, but I had no drip. I feel that though because when I look back at old pictures, I'm like, damn, why was I wearing this like Gucci UFO thing with like these skinny ass jeans? Like
that's crazy. Do you remember your like when you first got like money? What was the first thing you bought? You spent your first check on like first YouTube check.
First YouTube check, I gave it to my mom.
Wow.
The whole thing for months, bro. Like I wanted to just like show her because she was the one that like really wanted me to go to college, and I wanted to show her that like, hey, like I'm gonna just take care of you. Like my dad was providing a lot too, by the way, but like I just wanted to show her like like what I can do too. But yeah, like back to like the real estate stuff. Like I've been building for a long time, and I think now I'm up to like 33 doors. So,
and then what is your like investment profile consist of? Is it like commercial? Is it more like luxury real estate? Like what does it consist of?
It's like complexes.
Okay.
Like 4 units, 8 units, stuff like that. Like
amazing.
I've been into that kind of stuff and I've been building it, and I feel like buying one of those is more fun for me to tell people than buying a Lamborghini.
That's what I was telling you.
Bro, exactly what you said with the Rolex.
You get it. But like I said earlier though, like especially when you first start getting money and it comes in, there's certain things that like the younger you has to just
have to feel
and experience.
100%.
But I'm glad you always like homed in on like, I still got to take care of what I got to take care of to set myself up for the future. So I just love the mindset, bro. That's amazing.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, and like I don't regret any of my financial decisions in the past, like with the Lambos and stuff, because it was an experience. It was a lifestyle, and at the same time, I was also making YouTube videos with it. So it wasn't like full on just like 300K down. It's like, like if I made like 10 videos with it, then like I could have at least made X amount to like help pay for it, you know?
What's the car collection look like now?
2 cars right now, G-Wagon and my Huracan.
Phenomenal.
Dude, I don't touch the Lambo. I need to drive it more. Like it's been sitting in the garage. It literally has spider webs on it. I'm such
an idiot. Man, you gotta get a Porsche.
A Porsche is nice, bro. What do you have? The
Turbo S.
Bro, I was literally behind you when we were pulling up. That shit was loud. It was loud, but it was nice, bro.
It's a beautiful car, man. You literally cannot go wrong. They're timeless. They hold their value insanely well. And
is that your dream car?
The GT3 RS is my dream car.
Ooh, okay.
That's the car I want.
Okay.
But it's pretty pricey.
I can't lie to you. That Turbo S is so fast.
It's crazy.
Like my face gets like constricted back to the seat. It's the most insane thing.
What do you think about the Cybertruck?
I love it. I ordered it.
You ordered one?
Didn't.
I did.
What?
What?
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a 3-year wait though.
No, I know. The wait time is crazy. You know what's crazy is I rented one the other day to like make a video, and I really liked it. And I was like, I just want to ask like if I could buy it from the guy I rented it from. And I guess you're not allowed to resell it for the first year you have it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Like I think Elon made that a rule because
Yeah.
it's like he doesn't want people just like flipping
Them?
Facts.
Yeah, which it makes
That's
sense,
great.
but I didn't know it was actually like implied.
Yeah, it's a clause on it.
Yeah.
I think it's like 50,000 or 100K above.
Heard a lot of mixed reviews
just-
about the Cybertrucks. Like they're rusting and stuff.
Oh my god.
Same. I've heard some
Yeah.
like I just heard reviews that like they're just ugly in general. Like
The
it's
back
like a
is super
50-50.
extended. I can't lie to you. It's like the first, like as you're going back, it starts good, and then it's like the back is just OD long
Yeah.
and crazy.
Yeah, bro. Like I posted a poll on my Instagram of like if people think it's ugly or nice, and it was legit 50-50.
Yeah.
Like the end, it was like it had like 700K views, but it was 50-50.
Wow.
I think
my
it's cool. I think
God.
it's literally just cool to look at. I think it's very
Exactly, yeah.
futuristic. If you see that driving down the street,
It makes you look twice.
Yeah, yeah,
100%.
Makes you double take.
I like the
Ooh,
I like
double,
the
double.
single
In and out.
Now,
Bro's hungry. You're hungry?
I like
now
the
I'm
single
hungry.
windshield. It's like goes all the way across. I think it's just one or whatever it is. I like the front of it though.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing that about the real estate. And I feel like whoever's watching is learning so much right now.
Dude, I
game.
hope so because I think in the future, a lot of people ask what I want to do in the future. And I think being some sort of mentor, you know what I mean? Because I feel like I give a lot of advice as much as I can through my videos and content. But like maybe when I'm like a little bit older, I am pushing 30, but like a little bit older past that, like maybe like, I don't know, 30 to 35, I would love to like, create like another channel where I actually talk about like, my losses, like the smart thing to do with your money, like obviously free of charge. I wouldn't like make like a class or whatever.
Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to Papa Rug because he's the one that told me like real estate. Don't do anything else. Like I've never done crypto or whatever.
I'm not too
dabble.
familiar with it at all.
Like I've never done crypto because I'm just like that's a risk. Like
What's your thoughts on it?
I try to not do or put my money into a risk because I just think real estate like it'll always just go up in the future. Like of course there could be a market crash at one point, but it'll always go up.
I just love that once you get to a certain level of success, it's like the common denominator is real estate. It's
Yes,
phenomenal.
bro. I see these like TikTokers like go up and interview people at like interviewing billionaires, and they're just like,
Real estate.
yeah, what do you do?
What do you do? Real estate.
Real estate, property, real estate, property.
I love it.
It's so cool. Like, do you have any property?
Yeah, so I have a house in Phoenix and I have a condo as well too.
You're building.
So that's vibe, man. It's been awesome. I bought both of those during like COVID, and they're both up in value.
They're
like,
up, right?
crazy. So.
Yeah, I always tell people like if you save money, like even Noah, my cameraman, he like obviously he's doing super well on YouTube.
Yep.
And I just gave him so much advice financially, and he bought his own house.
Hell
Like he
yeah.
literally
Wow.
has a house starting from like filming my videos to making his own videos within like 2 years. He has his own house, and I'm like, damn, like
Amazing.
how good does it feel though? Like you have your name on a property.
For sure.
And he's like, bro, it's like probably the best thing I could have done. I can't thank you enough for it. So to anyone out there, if you want to like save your money, like even just put some money to the side in like a savings and forget about it. Like that's what I do. Like I just kind of like put it off to the side, and then like I'll check back on it in a few months, and I'm like, okay, I think I could like put this into something else.
So far.
It might take, like I said, could take years, like 10, 20, 30 years, but like you'll be grateful for it because it's generational.
If you could drop any key advice outside of like gaming, content creation, just like a life gem that maybe like Papa Rug told you or anything like that just sits like with you well, like what would it be?
It's a great question. I mean, just the main thing is, like just not to care about what other people think,
Sure.
And like just do what you love. And it kind of comes up in like the content standpoint from like what I've been doing. But yeah, like I think that sticks with me all the time because again, if you're not doing what you love, like ultimately you're just not going to be happy.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you got to find it. And some people might be afraid to do that because it's like, oh, but like I still make money from this. And like definitely keep it, but do something that you love on the side. And I'll bring that up too with like school because I saw like, I don't know if you saw this, Mr. Beast tweeted about it.
Yep, like quitting, like when to go full time and stuff like that. I was gonna actually ask you a question on that. Like when do you think is a time somebody can, you know, switch to the passion or switch jobs and give up their 9 to 5? You know what I mean? Like when could they make that transition, you think?
I think.
Or quit school, you know?
Yeah. Damn, that's so tough because it's like, you don't know like how much money they need to like sustain, you know, like to like live a certain life. Like if they want a better lifestyle, like whatever it is, like whatever position they're in, I think it's situational, but I definitely agree with Mr. Beast about like, don't like quit school or drop out when like you haven't seen any progress, you know, like I think make sure you have that number one option, which is I think education for sure. And like your main job, and then do what you love on the side when you have off days or like take some time to do something that you actually love. And then if you notice that start to pop off, like then just gauge it, you know, get a good gauge. Like, hey, I'm making this much from here, this much from here. And then you just see what you want to do.
That's cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Almost like that was like fitness for myself. And, you know, I made a business out of it. But like, I always think about like other hobbies I have, like deep down in my heart, like Chris, you know this, like a weird hobby I have for myself is like fishing. Like if I could start a YouTube channel, like set up like a camera and just like on the boat, just like recording me fish. Like, bro, that's like a hobby of mine that I would love to do. And if it pops off, it pops off. But it would be so fulfilling for me to do something like that and nobody knows that about me. Does anybody else have like a weird like hobby that like you don't really know about, whether it's like music or whatever the case may be?
I would love to do like I love movies. So I think like being behind the scenes of making a movie would be the coolest thing ever.
What's your favorite movie?
Recently we just went and saw Dune 2. And it was
I heard it's insane.
You gotta go watch it.
We went back. I'm not even a movie person. I went back. Like we were like, yo, next day, let's go watch it again.
Didn't Tico? Were you with Tico?
No, but we all like he went twice, I went twice.
Dude, wait, I need to see that.
It's incredible.
Did you watch one? Did you watch Dune 1?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta go watch 2, bro.
It's movie of the year, 100%.
Easily.
We just drop quotes from it all day, every day, and just recite it. Act like we're like in the movie, like fighting. It's
May thy
tomorrow.
knife chip
bro, I
and shatter.
promise you, it's just insane.
Is there different ways of watching it? Like, is there like 4D or like IMAX?
Watch it in
like,
IMAX.
IMAX.
70
Okay.
millimeter. I don't know if San Diego has a 70 millimeter IMAX.
No, we ain't got it like that.
But just watch IMAX.
No, for sure. I got
it's
you guys.
All right, Rug, I gotta ask you the question, man. We may get into an argument here, but I want to ask you your top 3 CODs of all time.
Oh my God.
Let me hear yours.
I already know your top 1, and I don't like it.
What's your top 3?
Okay. Top 3.
Start with 3.
3. Like 3 being like, okay.
Yeah, lower and then end at the best.
All right. Black Ops 1.
Whoa.
Okay.
That one was kind of midi, but keep going.
I
play
love
that one?
the L96, the PSG sniper, AK-74U, bro.
Legendary.
Like,
That was the one.
bro,
That was the one.
The
was the
Galil?
one.
Galil, bro.
I was trying to think of the name. That was it.
The reason why I love it so much too is that was my first midnight release. You guys know the iconic picture
Iconic picture.
of me
That's
holding
iconic.
the BO1, bro. My
I
mom
love that
took me.
picture.
I forgot what grade I was in, like definitely middle school, and she let me play one game before I went to school. And I got firing range, and it was the AK-74U because it was one of the custom classes that they had.
Wow,
Yep,
what a
yep.
memory.
Bro, I promise you, that's why when I see that video, I'm like, holy shit. I'm so happy my mom captured it. BO1. Now, this is where, like, it's, like, up in the air because it's between MW2 and BO2.
You got to stand on it. Give me a number 2.
Number 2, MW2.
Nice.
Wow.
So that leaves number 1.
BO2, because I joined FaZe off BO2 in the first 2 weeks because I hit a nice little 2-piece on my birthday on Carrier on a 2-bar.
2-bar.
I remember everything.
Brother.
It was in a UK lobby. It was a UK lobby. I hit that. I hit a Yemen Sui shot.
Sui shot.
And yeah, I was just, and then I hit a raid Sui shot with Adapt, who was in SOAR at the time, screaming through his mic saying, FaZe Rugrat, I hate you. Because he knew in his head that I was going to join FaZe from how many clips I was hitting. And like a week after that, I joined FaZe.
Bro.
Wow.
But BO2, best memories, again, like we were talking about, like the cut comms, like coming home from school, seeing like Rain double upload, Adapt, I upload. Like, I don't know. It was sick, bro.
Modern Warfare 2 was always just so wild. I used to come home and I had the little tiny head joint like this. Put it on.
The Xbox 360 one? Like,
I was a PS guy.
Oh,
I was a PlayStation guy.
PlayStation.
Yeah, I would come home, put the little mic on, 1v1s on Rust for hours.
yes, bro.
Hours.
MW2, I will say, like, easily one of the greatest, like, times of our lives.
For sure.
Were you somebody who
I
would
don't
put the
wanna
health
hear
on
your top
minuscule?
three.
Yeah, I didn't even play it, so I can't really
That's
relate.
so mind-blowing.
I didn't play it.
But you didn't play MW2?
He never played Modern Warfare
Wait, that
2
just
once.
went through my head. No way.
Like during that time period, I went back and played it like obviously like later in the years, but during that time period, nah, like I never touched it.
What were you doing?
I was playing basketball.
Okay, respect.
Yeah, I was playing like AAU. I was really diving into that. And
You're a hooper.
Yeah, I was, and then I realized that you to get to the next level, you got to be 6'7" with God-given abilities.
We
Could
got
have been like
that.
Steph, bro.
Huh?
You could have been like Steph.
Bro, this didn't work out. Steph also dad played in the NBA.
But
Dell. We need a 1v1.
Well,
You would work me, don't get me wrong.
but we need to do it for the culture. For
I would
sure.
love that, bro.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, we'll throw like nothing. I was gonna say we're gonna throw like a G on it, but probably nothing. Yeah.
We can ban for
Throw
ban,
real
man.
estate on it, like a house. or
Okay, relax. No. Swag. Top 3 CODs.
Top 3 CODs. Wow. Can Warzone count in those? Can you count Warzone or exclude it?
I think Warzone can count,
I
right?
guess, yeah.
It's
can
big,
count it.
bro.
Okay. I'll go top 3. Wow. MW3 because it's just a first COD I played. I was fully addicted. 152 days played.
Is that number 3?
Sorry. I'll start number 3. Number 3, we'll go BO3.
Okay.
Black Ops 3 was incredible. Did you ever play that one?
don't think
Good
so. I think that's
zombies.
when I checked out.
I love the
Incredible
zombies.
zombies. They had the movement.
The Death Run or whatever it was. What was it called?
Yes. Speed run?
Something where you like do that one. Apex used to do it all the time.
All the time. That's what he was massive for.
Yes, it
I
was
know
like a
what you're
race or
What
something.
was a Call of Duty where it was like older? Like the guns were older. It was like,
talking about. World War II?
yeah.
I
World
never
at War.
liked
What
Trash.
was it? What was it?
World War II?
Yeah.
I
World War
never
II and World
liked
at
those.
War, both of those.
World at War. That's what it was. I like the zombies and stuff on that map.
It was smooth. I give BO3 3. Number 2, I'll go Warzone / Modern Warfare 2019.
Okay.
Okay,
That's a good game.
that is a good game.
Because of it kind of created the new squad aspect. It was something I was fully addicted to again. It kind of like brought back that nuke racing for me that
Yeah.
MW3 had for me personally. And then number 1, Modern Warfare 3.
Okay.
Modern Warfare 3, I think it's just a better upgrade version of MW2. It just had such every gun was iconic in it. There was no misses.
Okay, I'll give you the MSR was
Incredible.
beautiful. Okay, but it just isn't in my top 3. But I can respect your opinion for that, dude. I used to trick shot on MW3 all the time too. Like, do you remember a DLC map? Nobody remembers this. Do you remember all the maps? Or
Yes, kind of. What's the name of it?
no? Gulch.
Never.
Dude, how does nobody remember this, bro? Stop. I'm pulling up a picture.
Gulch?
It's so weird.
Sounds like Gulp.
No, it's like the weirdest map name, but it was so good for trick shotting. Here. Let me see if you know this.
Gulch. I remember
Even-
like Oasis or something like that. But
It looked like this. Gulch, bro. Like, it was. I don't know why that's like such like a weird memory for me to remember, like a random DLC map that nobody knows. But like, yeah, I guess for me, since I was like trick shotting, like it was still a fun game, but probably not my top 3.
3. I get it.
What's your favorite gun from MW3?
MW3 ACR. No question about
Ooh, ACR. Okay.
it. Iconic, bro. Just didn't move. Beautiful. Felt good. And as soon as you put it on, you knew you were it's sweat time.
100%.
Go time.
Okay.
What about you? What's your favorite gun of all time?
It's between the intervention.
You got to choose. You got to choose
There
one.
it is.
Oh my gosh, bro. Okay, can I give 2? Like my favorite sniper and then my favorite like tryhard
Go for it.
gun?
Yeah.
Okay. Intervention sniper.
Tough.
Okay. Tryhard gun, bro. There's so many. I like, bro. I don't want to say ACR because you said that, but Scar H.
Ooh, good one.
Scar
Great
H from MW2.
That's a great one. I like the
Heartbeat
UMP.
sensor?
The UMP 45.
UMP 45 marathon.
Yeah. there it is.
Lightweight
Sprint.
ninja.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't say DSR 50 for your sniper.
I was gonna say DSR, but intervention is too iconic to not be your favorite
I feel it.
sniper.
What about you,
That
Matt?
was insane.
Best favorite gun? DSR 50.
DSR 50.
Black Ops 2. I can't believe Black Ops 2 is not even in your top 3. That hurts.
You know what's crazy? The reason why I didn't like Black Ops 2 that much, I played 6 months of no aim assist on it. I accidentally turned it off when I first got the game, and I never noticed why.
Damn.
And so I played 6 months of that COD without aim assist. And so I'd play wagers, I'd play it, and I'm getting destroyed. And my KD was only a 1.7, which is low for me.
Yeah,
that's the lowest of any COD I've ever had. I'm like, why am I getting destroyed?
You didn't even think to check the settings?
No, because I'm like, I'm a noob. I just started playing COD.
Yo, that's crazy.
Later on, I check, I turn aim assist on, I start destroying.
Oh, yeah.
Double nukes, like I was going nuts.
Did you like the MSMC?
It was crazy.
Yeah,
insane.
That one was insane.
Beautiful.
So obviously you gamed a lot. You know, we spoke about it. How was like your health, and like how would you eat in those days?
Bad. Back in the day, it was bad. I will be honest. I'm trying so much harder to be healthier now. Like, it's even gone to a point where my boy Brandon put me on to drinking water out of glass bottles instead of like plastic bottles.
Because of the sun, like what the sun does to
yeah,
the water.
yeah, like just like some like stuff that goes in the water. But yeah, I've been drinking like this like Mountain Valley water. And yeah, like I've been trying to eat more home cooked meals, like the Canes and In-N-Out and all that kind of stuff. Like I'll try to not do it every day. But yeah, honestly, guys, I don't recommend that you guys eat fast food all the time. I try to like say it in my videos too, but like just try to eat as healthy as possible. And I'm trying and working on myself with that. You know, that's like a challenge for me this year is like with the working out comes with diet. Yeah. So I've been eating a lot more like home cooked meals too. So
that's what I tell Chris. I say, it's balance.
Oh yeah.
Just like you say, the same way you get burnt out, like with making content, is the same way you get burnt out of eating chicken and rice every day. True. So like I tell Chris, try to keep it clean Monday through Friday, like at least Friday during the day. Enjoy your Friday night. Try to just not completely blow your productive week on the weekends. And then like I was speaking to you earlier about, try to make it a lifestyle. So if you don't like eating chicken, bro, don't eat chicken. You know what I mean? But there's other healthy options, and there's ways that you can make it sustainable for yourself without, punishing yourself.
Yeah.
And you're also blessed with great genetics and a great metabolism that not everybody straight up is blessed with. So,
100%. Thank you, bro. Yeah, absolutely. I'll take that advice for sure. Like I want to like switch up the meals Monday through Friday, but keep it as healthy as possible.
Absolutely.
Like I'm trying to think like what else. Oh, I was going to ask you guys about steak. Like, is that bad? Is steak considered bad?
Steak is not bad. Some people are on strictly carnivore diets and they look phenomenal. You know what I mean? Some people are complete opposite and they don't eat red meat at all.
Yeah.
I have red meat occasionally, and I feel like it metabolizes a little slower than like chicken or something like that. So I try to not eat it before my workouts. I'll have it like post-workout. But other than that, I'm cool with steak. I'm just eating steak all day from a digestion standpoint. I just highly don't recommend.
I'll save that for a Friday night.
Yeah, and that's fine.
Yeah,
for sure.
I love that. Yeah, so this was an amazing pod, bro. Thank you so much for hopping on.
What?
That's insane.
Yeah,
we can talk for hours.
It flew by, bro.
But before we go, we spoke about this a little bit off stream, but we wanted to create this like tradition with all our guests where at the end of every podcast we pray for them for like 10 seconds.
I would love that, bro.
So you down?
100%.
Awesome, bro.
I love it.
Father God, we just want to thank you for this amazing podcast. Thank you for the life of Brian. I just pray, God, that you continue to give him more creativity. Thank you, God, for his life, for his family, God. We pray that you continue to protect him, always be with him, God, and may he continue to grow. I pray, God, for everyone watching this podcast, Jesus, be with them as well. We love you, Lord. In your holy name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you,
bro.
Of course, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it.
That was amazing, pod.
Hey.
You killed it.
Dude, thank you guys for having me. Seriously, you guys killed it.
My guy.
Thank you. Yeah, it's an honor being the first guest, and wish you guys nothing but the success. Nothing but all the success on the rest of the podcast. You guys are
first one to join the lobby. You're the first one to join the lobby.
You're the first one to join the lobby, man.
Did I do good?
You absolutely crushed it.
You killed it, bro. What a start you allowed us to get off to, bro. Like the gratitude we have for you taking your time to be here.
On a weekend, man.
On a weekend, bro. Coming up from
of course, bro.
San Diego, bro.
Anytime.
This is major, bro. And this is that character that we were talking about earlier. Just a guy, bro. That's why, you're as successful as you are. That's why you include your family in your content, because you stay true to yourself, bro. And it's commendable. I appreciate you.
Thank you so much. That means a lot. Thank you guys a lot for having me.
Of course, bro.
Hell yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up the Join the Lobby podcast. Rugg is the first one to join the lobby. Thank you so much, man. If you guys are brand new, please hit that subscribe button, man, just to stay connected and to never miss an episode. Make sure you guys drop a like. How many likes? Why not go for...
Ooh, first episode.
First episode, how many likes?
Well, understand we have Rugg here, so don't downplay it.
Don't downplay.
Okay. We're going 25,000.
What?
Okay.
Yo,
we got another big guest. We're not going to speak on it, but we got another big guest coming. You know, we'll do it.
Yep, we got
Easy.
more guests on the way, more episodes. We're going to be consistent once a week. So make sure that subscribe button. Don't miss out. Thank you guys so much for watching this podcast. Join the lobby.
Peace.